Right now at 6, a shocking recording of a speech allegedly made at the LA Police Academy. And now the LAPD confirms an investigation into the circumstances surrounding that recording. Now, part of the conversation was about shooting and killing off-duty officer Kevin Gaines. The shooting set off a series of events that eventually resulted in the LAPD's Rampart scandal back in 1997.
The newly revealed audio recording brings the scandal right back into the headlines. NBC4's Patrick Healy has been going over that recording. And Patrick, what have you found?
Chuck and Kathy, other portions of the recording include disparaging remarks about LAPD commanders, disparaging remarks about individuals who are identified by their ethnicity. Now, the allegation is that these statements were made by an LAPD detective named Frank Lyga, not in a private conversation, but before a room full of officers, including one who secretly recorded it.
Street name Honey Oil.
Veteran LAPD detective Frank Lyga interviewed about a drug case 3 months ago. LAPD Internal Affairs is now investigating the allegation. The voice you will hear on the following recording is also Detective Lyga, discussing his conversation with a lawyer about a fatal shooting.
Is Carl Douglas hit me up? He goes, did you intend to shoot him? I said, I hit him, didn't I?
It's asserted that the recording was made at the Los Angeles Police Academy last fall during a session at which Lyga spoke to a room full of officers.
And he leans forward again. He goes, you regret shooting him? I says, no, I regret that he's alone in the truck at the time.
In 1997, while working undercover, Frank Lyga had a confrontation with off-duty officer Kevin Gaines and shot and killed him. Lyga told investigators he fired because Gaines had pointed a gun at him.
I could have killed a whole truckload of them and would have been happily doing it.
And for a police officer to say that he takes pleasure in killing anybody, no matter your ethnicity, is troubling.
Retired LAPD Sergeant Cheryl Dorsey told us she first heard the recording posted on the Facebook page of a former LAPD officer, now department critic Brian Bentley. We could not reach Bentley today. Journalist and community activist Jasmine Canick told us Bentley provided her a copy obtained from an officer at that police academy session.
No one in the black community ever believed that Kevin Gaines was an angry black man who was chasing after Frank Lyga.
LAPD exonerated Lyga in the Gaines shooting, but the city of LA paid a $250,000 settlement to the Gaines family. It was clear he felt he had been made a political pawn and was telling officers to protect themselves from being scapegoated.
I'm not intimidated by command staff.
And he didn't voice it to just one person in a private conversation. He felt comfortable enough to say it in a room full of whoever was in that room.
Of late, Detective Lyga has been assigned to a multi-agency drug task force. We reached out to try to contact him, but we're unable to reach him. We're going to stay on top of the story and have more on the NBC4 News this evening at 11. For now, reporting live from police headquarters downtown, Patrick Healy, NBC4 News.